One person's junk is another person's treasure, or so the saying goes. One person's great deal is another person's, I can't believe you'd spend that much on a purse, or a game system, or a car, or a hoodie. What one person sees as an investment in quality, value, or social advantage, another person sees as a profligate and foolish waste. There are established criteria for investments in places like the stock market or in purchasing housing, but even those are less systematic than we might assume. Value buyers look at stocks that yield over time, while momentum players are looking for value in what's hot right now. Location, location, location is the mantra of the real estate world. But some of the most beautiful houses are often found in damaged or declining neighborhoods where a person with the right eye, resources, and patience can be the leader of a renaissance for an entire location. The score element focuses on how we track a function or functions that matter. If we're into Hermes handbags, we score when we simply get invited to interview to purchase. Yes, high-end handbags are a club you have to be invited to join, and then you're granted the opportunity to hand over your cash. As with investment, one person's I scored is another person's you got had experience. For our purposes, we have defined how we track score against two criteria: speed and direction. When in any area of our life we are going at our right speed, things are unfolding at a pace we want and in the right direction, usually meaning we are getting to where we decided to go at the outset, and that's when we really have a positive experience with score. The obvious connection between the investment element and the score element lies in the input-output balance. If I invest in something and I end up scoring, getting what I want, direction, in the framework I wanted, speed, then my investment was a good one. On the other hand, I'll feel abused if I invest in something and I don't get what I want, direction, and if it takes more than what I wanted from that investment. Investment can bias itself to pay more attention to one characteristic of score than to another. If I get the new house in the middle of a bidding frenzy, but it was $50,000 over my offer price, I can feel I scored because I won the bidding war, even though the cost was higher than I had hoped to pay. Every day, your team members are measuring the input-output advantage or disadvantage of engaging with the work they are doing. Are they investing more than they are getting back? Do they think the score the team is pursuing is worth the effort they are investing? In some ways, the invest and score elements are a little like the three bears in the nursery story. Neither element can be too hot too much or too cold too little. The goal being with engagement, as with porridge, to get the balance of just right. And that's your job as a leader, to identify and pursue the just right way forward.